All right, hello basketball people. This is the last example. I'm going to flip back and forth. For example 4, to do example 4, I'm going to refer to the last page on your notes, which looks like this, okay? So there's not an actual example on this, but this gives you some more information about it, okay? So example 4, we've got like 3 parts to it. This is part A, this is part B, this is part C, let's say, okay? Because that's the same instructions as the one that you will have on your homework assignment. We're skipping example 5, by the way. So we have an A, B, and C, right? A, B, C, A, B, C, okay? We're doing for part A and part B, okay? Part A says describe the end behavior. Do you remember what end behavior was? Like what's happening on the ends of the graph? Yeah, as x goes to infinity, the y is doing what? As x goes to negative infinity, the y is doing what? And we fill in those blanks. So I'm going to do that for A, and I'm going to do A over here. I'm going to go ahead and fill those in. Yeah.
I remember. This was easy.
Yeah, we like this. This is the easy part, okay? So write this part down, and then we'll fill them in, okay? X goes into infinity, y is doing what? Okay? We'll fill these in. Okay? All right, we're going to fill those guys in for A and B.
I have one pen.
Get this part written down. There you go. A pencil? That's a nice pencil. I don't know whose it is, but it's nice.
The first one of A is a negative infinity.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Okay, so this first one, just focusing on this graph. Are you ready? No? Okay, just it's the same thing. Just write those in, okay? All right, when it says as x goes toward infinity, what direction is that? On the right side, Brian says. So as your function is going to the right, what's happening on the right side of the graph?
Down.
It's going down,
Minus.
which is
Minus.
negative infinity. It's going down. Okay, this guy is going to the left. On the left side of the graph, it is also going
Negative.
down, so it's going negative infinity, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that is. Okay, let's go ahead and do B. So, as x is going to infinity, that means on the right side. On the right side of the graph, it's going
Negative.
down. It's going negative, right? Negative infinity. On the left side of the graph, it is going
Up.
up. So that's positive infinity. That's the end behavior. That's the first part, okay? The second part, part B, I'm going to alter the instructions for part B because they say determine whether it's odd or even. And then I'm going to say and whether it's positive or negative. So we have to decide those, positive or negative and odd or even, okay? We may have talked about this before already, okay? So odd or even, that's the first thing that we're going to decide. Is this function an odd degree or an even degree? Here we go. Here's how we know. You ready? Let's look at these. This is the third page. I'm going to flip back and forth to the third page. This third page, okay? If it has degree 1, degree 1 or degree 3 or degree 5, those are odd degree, right? 1, 3, 5, those are all odd. What do you notice about the odd functions? Those 1, 3, 5. They go opposite directions, like it's down and up, down and up, down and up, right? They're going opposite directions, okay? So odd means opposite directions. Okay, that's how you know it's an odd function. So it's going to be x to the first power, x to the third power, x to the fifth power. Odd is opposite directions, okay? Now I'm going to do the other ones. Constant, they say degree 0 is technically even. Degree 2 or degree 4, those are all even functions. What do you notice about those even functions?
Same way.
They're going the same direction. So they're either both going up or they're both going down, right? Same direction. Okay, so let's decide. Is it going opposite directions or is it going the same direction for our A and B? I'm going to go back to that. Here we go. A is going the same direction, so that means he is even. He's an even function, okay? B is going opposite directions, so B is odd. Okay, now we have to decide whether it's positive or negative. I added that instruction on there. Positive or negative. Okay, so here, I'm going to go back. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to go back. Hold on. I'm going to go back. I'll go back up. I'll go back up. Okay. Go back to this middle box right here. Okay. These two functions are even functions. Okay. This function is an even function. This function is an even function. Which one of those is positive?
one that's going up.
The one that's going up, the one that's smiling, right? We know that that's a positive function. This one is going down, so he is a negative function, okay? All right, now these two are odd functions over here. These two right here are odd. How do we know that those are odd functions? They're going opposite directions. Okay, is the top one positive or negative?
Positive.
Why is he going
Because it's going left to right.
left to right? If I start over here and I end up here, I'm going uphill, right? If I go left to right, here I'm going downhill. So this is positive and this is negative. Do you see how that works? If he's going uphill left to right, he's positive. If he's going downhill left to right, he's negative, okay? Let's go back to our example here. Here we go. This one,
Negative.
A, is he positive or negative?
Negative.
He's going to be negative. He's going down, right? B, is he positive or negative?
Both. Negative. Negative.
What? What?
Negative. Because it's going.
He's going downhill from left to right. Where he starts and where he ends is going downhill, yeah? So he is also negative. Hey. All right, part C. Let's go over part C. Part C, you already know how to do. C says state the number of real zeros. What's a zero?
Two
When it
zeros.
touches the ground.
X-intercept.
X-intercepts, right? The X-intercepts. So I heard Toby already said A has 2. He's touching twice, right here and right here.
4.
Okay, B has not 4.
1, 2, 3, 5.
We can't count. 5. He has 5 zeros, okay? Okay,
I'm old.
so that's the number of zeros that it has. If you go to the back side, the very last paper, it talks about zeros. So like this is a function that has no zeros because he's bouncing around right below the x-axis. His zeros would be imaginary, by the way. Okay, this guy has 4 zeros. This guy has 3 zeros. This guy has 1 0, etc., right? Okay, so we're just listing how many zeros it has. We've done that before, right? Okay, so on your homework assignment, you will have the same A, B, and C for 3 of the problems. Here's what I want you to do. Ready? Homework. The problems to do on homework, on skills practice, all you have to do is the odds on skills practice. All you have to do is the odds on skills practice. So if you need to run your work over to the other side, that's fine. You can go all the way across. You're not going to do the evens, okay? Just the odds. Now, real quick, though, before we flip over to the back side, 7, look at number 7. Still on that same page. Number 7.
Yes.
The instructions say find P of -1. That means plug -1 in. And it says find P of 2. So you're going to plug 2 in. How many answers will you have for number 7?
I almost lost.
2 answers. How many answers will you have for number 9?
2.
2 answers. How many answers do you have for 11?
2.
2 answers. Okay, so all of those will have 2 answers because you're plugging in 2 numbers, right?
Oh no.
Okay. On the back side, do odds as well, except do all of the 19, 20, 21.
What?
Okay, so basically odds plus 20. All right, do odds plus 20. Got it? Okay, and 19, 20, 21 has the same ABC. For part B, when it says odd or even degree, also list positive or negative. Okay? So when it says odd or even degree, also tell me whether it's positive or negative. Okay, in part B, just like we did on the notes. Okay? Good? Happy with that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to stop the video. There you go.